Guys, I'm trying to change the crankshaft position sensor on this C7 Audi A6. It's a 2013 3-liter motor. I was thinking about changing this here fuel pump, but that is the other option. So I thought I'd go with the $20 part before replacing the $100 part. I got one right here, and apparently it's at the back of the engine where the crankshaft is. I'm gonna do my best now to go and locate it. You can see I got the car jacked up on both sides, about yay high. Tires are off the ground. I'm gonna get under there. All right, well, you have to take off the second belly pan. I don't know how much of this y'all gonna be able to see. Let me get as much room as possible, but you got this here pan right here that gives you access to whatever it's called, your oil pan for your motor, oil pan for your motor, right? You go back a little bit, you got these axles coming in on this thing, whatever that might be. Then there's this pan for this cross brace. Mine is very dirty and oily. I probably got something leaking, but if you can look through this gap between whatever that is and that secondary bracing thing, you can kind of see the flywheel. Let me see if I can get that in the picture. And you have to bring some light in here. Somewhere in there is the flywheel. I can see it, but maybe not on camera. Anyway, that is the sensor we're after right there. That's the crankshaft position sensor. It's got one screw. Again, if you're trying to find it, almost in line with the wheels. All right, turns out it's a little screw like this, right? T25, but to get in there, it's kind of tricky, so I had to use this here wobbler extension. And you probably don't need as much extension as I've got. That's about a foot, probably good with 6 or 8 inches. Next trick is gonna be like getting in it or pull on it. And I'm gonna grab a pick so I can get that connector off before I try to pull the sensor down.
That's all it takes.
Yeah, anytime there's 4 circles, this shit is not straightforward. I got the, I guess the only tip I would have for those folks watching the video is to remove the connector before you unscrew the sensor. Nah, it's just harder because you pull on the connector to get it off and the sensor comes down. Anyway, I had to use 2 picks. One to get the connector off and one to hold the sensor. There it is. Once you pull it down, it'll look something like that. Replacement looks just like this here. Just gonna shove it up in there. Hopefully y'all can get a look at that, but I'll get y'all a look at it while I put it in there. Not sure what you can see. Might not be able to see nothing. Maybe if you bring it over here this way. All right, so got the replacement sensor. Try to get it back up in here. I'm gonna use a pick to help push it in there. Hold it for me. You're gonna put this in by hand to avoid cross-threading. All right, she's back in there. God damn, it's dirty under here.